Oh my God, I'm turning into stone. Ah! I'm kidding. On today's episode of Buy or DIY,
Victoria is a DIY blogger and editor looking to shed some more light on her apartment. I'm going to find the perfect buy. Didn't really know where to go with that. Let me do that again.
And I'm gonna find a solution with the DIY. God, I love cement in the hair in the morning.
At the end, Victoria is going to pick which one she likes best.
Oh my God.
This is Buy or DIY.
Hi, Dani and Alexandra. I'm Victoria from Handmade Jungle, and I have a little bit of a design predicament. This isn't a very big apartment, but I want a standing floor lamp. So I'd love it in this space around here, my couch, but being space conscious in a small apartment, I'm not really sure what to do. My style is sort of blues, greens, purples. I love plants, and I have a little bit of a boho look. My budget is $200, and I'd love to see what you guys can come up with.
Wow, her space is so fun.
Oh my gosh, a light. That's a tough one.
I mean, it's tough to DIY for sure.
Well, I'm kind of nervous.
Why?
Well, you know, she's like a DIYer. I don't want to let my DIY girl down.
I also think people are gonna expect me to get something as like fun and beautiful and textured as her space, but I think I'm gonna actually take it in the opposite direction and get something really industrial feeling, because there's a lot going on, which I love, but I want my piece to kind of stand out against all of her fun decor.
Well, you can go look for a standout piece. I'll create a standout piece and we'll see what really stands out.
Okay. Well guys, before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new episodes.
While you're at it, why don't you hit that bell notification so you always know when a new episode is launching?
Okay, well, don't envy that you have to literally build a light.
That'd be great. I'm just fine over here.
Okay.
I've got a lot of good ideas, okay?
Okay. This is one of my most favorite decor topics, how to decorate with a statement light. There's so many ways, so many tips, so here's my plan. Victoria is a DIYer, so her space is already filled with so many colors and so many textures. I need to find a light that's gonna ground all of this decor, so I'm looking for something a bit more sleek, maybe a bit minimal. I'm off to find some really interesting looking floor lamps that are colorful, bold, and fit right in to Victoria's quirky DIY style.
I have the coolest solution for a floor lamp that's gonna stand up, it's gonna stand out, and it's gonna win this competition. So this is what I'm thinking. First, I'll build the base using cement that is set into two different geometric shapes, one round and one as a dodecahedron. I'll set the body of my lamp, which will be a 3/4 inch copper pipe that is complete with two swivel arms built on top of each other. I'm going to rewire two singular pendant light cords together and hide them inside the copper pipe. Then I'll add a rocker switch so it's easy to turn on and off. Of course, this lamp wouldn't be complete without a fun pop of color, so I'm going bold, spray painting this piece with a glossy lime green and adding a cool marbled effect in the round base. Last, I'll add two geometric lampshades and unique shaped bulbs that's going to light it up in style.
One of the #1 rules in my book of decor is to go bold with your lighting. Your lights should act as art pieces in your home, which is why I love buying lights with pom-poms on them, anything with lots of texture. When it also comes to displaying your bold pendant lights, think outside the box and do something really fun. I love how this store has hung this pendant from an old branch. They also have this ladder which they've hung pendants from. Danie is missing out on some serious DIY inspo today. Doesn't matter though, because I'm obviously gonna win this buy.
We need to build the base of our lamp. So to do that, I need to build a mold that the cement is going to sit into. I have printed out this little pentagon shape and I'm just going to trace out my piece. And you all thought geometry wouldn't be helpful to you in life.
Look at that.
Now what we need to do is cut these birdies out. See? Go glue gun, go glue gun, go. Really should have turned this on a while ago. You're going to be okay, we put you back together, Humpty Dumpty. I'm just gonna tape over all of the areas that I glued. Cool. It looks like a soccer ball, a volleyball, an anything ball. Set this aside. It's time to cement. Alexandra's job is so clean, you know? Really envy that about her right now.
If going bold with pom-poms and tassels isn't really your thing, try and find a light in an interesting shape. So something arched like this is very classic and still makes a really bold statement, even though it doesn't have much color or pattern. Because Victoria does have a lot of color and pattern going on in her space already, I do want to try and find a light just like this that has an interesting shape. It's really gonna pop against all of her fun and quirky decor.
Oh yeah. By shaking it, you're working through all the bubbles, the air bubbles that are sitting in it. And I'm going to set this right down into the middle. Then we're gonna let it dry. That's pretty cool, right? Whoop. I'm going to cut a 12-inch piece off of this. This is why my pipes are so big. Now we officially have all of the pieces we need to create our lamp. Kidding. What we're gonna be doing is a little bit of surgery. All the wires are gonna run through this copper pipe. So what we need to do is create a small hole at the bottom, and I'm just going to punch a dent into the metal. Now just drill through this, sand that down. Hard part's done, guys.
Ready, look at the birds. While you're having fun with your lights, make sure that they do line up with the style of your overall decor. So if you love the industrial style, go for something maybe in metal. I love this one because it's very boho. This is actually one of my most prized possessions. I love it so much. And for Victoria, I need to find something that really sums up her decor style, stands out, but doesn't stand out too much. Kind of seamlessly fits in, but also is still a bold accent piece in her space.
Now it's time for some electrical work. Because I'm going to be bringing in 2 cords, we're going to be adding this toggle switch. So to do that, we actually need to just break the outer wire. And what we're revealed with are 2 wires. So this black wire is called a hot wire, and this white wire is called neutral wire. So I'm sticking it into my stripper here, and I'm gonna pull it to reveal the wire underneath. I'm gonna take these 2 black wires, and I'm simply going to twist them. And then I'm gonna do the same with my neutral. We're doing science, people. Who's excited? Yay, science! All we need to do is spray paint this white, get this baby up in some key lime green. Oh, Alexandra, you're doomed. Hey, Gator, I think my DIY is gonna leave your bye in the dark.
Okay.
I think this episode's gonna really enlighten Victoria. I'm just trying to keep things light-hearted.
I'll give you this. You do look super lit.
I know, right?
Hi, come on in. So this is the space. I'm thinking a lamp might look good right here over the couch.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also think that'll help separate your living room from your kitchen because it's all open, which is lovely, but I feel like sometimes you just want something to separate the spaces a little bit.
And I see all the boho DIYs, which I love.
Thank
Oh my
you.
goodness, I love them. But also with a lot of texture, I think you need to balance that with some metals.
I'm so excited for this one.
Me too. I'm feeling confident.
Yeah, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, so put on this blindfold. We're gonna lead you out and then reveal our buy and our DIY.
Okay, let's go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
On the count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Oh my god. They're so cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wow, they're so neat. Is that concrete? Yeah, that is. Oh wow, they're so neat. Yeah.
Okay, so before you make any decisions, I'm gonna first explain my buy to you.
Okay.
I wanted to get you something that was very much in your fun style, which is why I went for this color. And it is no coincidence that this color matches back to basically everything in your apartment. But I wanted something to just ground the space. I feel like your space is so eclectic, it's so boho, it's so cute and fun. So it's picking up those boho elements in your space and picking up those fun colors while still being like prominent, minimal, and industrial. All at the same time. This lamp basically does it all.
Yeah.
This adjusts, so you know, if you're reading a book and you want it lower, you can do that. It has a little floor clicker, so you can turn it on and off that way.
Cool.
So it has a minimal kind of footprint and profile, but it's still bold.
This is actually kind of what I was thinking of. I really like the color and how it plays off of that sort of bluish hue that I've got going on everywhere else. It's really cool. I really like it. I think you nailed it.
You gave us a budget of $200, which for a floor light, I have to say is like a tight budget. I had to search, but I spent $189. So you can go buy a coffee with the rest of the money.
Okay, my DIY sister, let me walk you through this magical piece that came to be. First of all, I went with a bold pop of color. I went with 2 lights because I like the idea that you can like move things around if you want to. And I like the fact that it has like 2 layers to it. It's not so simple. But then I thought, I don't want to bring in a shade that's going to close things off. So I went with something fun and a little geometric that you can see through. So even if it is in the middle of your room, you can still see through it. You can still see the next space. And how wicked are these,
Super cool.
right? They're so cool. They also play into that geometry. They draw the eye, they create conversation. And then in the base, I built the whole thing out of cement that has lime green marbled into it. And then I also built the base that holds the entire lamp out of this cool geometric dodecahedron. It's a mouthful right there.
This was not what I was expecting at all, but that's not a bad thing. I really like it. I really like the green. I feel like you've done your research on me because the concrete is something that's pretty crafty for me
DIY is no DIY, you know what I'm saying? So you gave us a budget of $200. To build this entire DIY, I spent $122. So that's a save, especially on a unique lamp that stands on your floor.
Okay, well, let's take a step back. Take a look at both options. Are you gonna buy or are you going to DIY?
I think I'm going to DIY.
Yes! What?
I really, 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 really love it, but this just surprised me so much that I keep wanting it.
DIY.
I mean, you're a DIYer at heart.
Us DIYers, we stick together. You know what I'm saying?
But guys, we want to know what you think down below in the comments. Are you team buy?
Or are you team DIY?
Let us know, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.